All right, much appreciated, Coach, as we welcome all of you to our exclusive coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Coming up, it's a battle to represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl, and we've got a classic in store between the London Bulldogs and the Austin Armadillos. One of these teams will represent the NFC in the Super Bowl in 2 weeks' time. Which will it be as we're underway in the NFC title game? This is taken at the 3. And he'll get it up just past the 20, and his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Gator. Tighten up. Pull it together. 52 is the mic right here over there. Five. Yo. Let's go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. But he's going to take it. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 42. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. An aggressive play call to start this game. It backfired, but aggressive, no question about that.
Is that one of those statement calls? Trying to let you know that they're going to be aggressive right out of the gate. But that one hung up just a little bit too long. He made a nice play on the ball defensively and was able to pick it off.
Solid.
Now a handoff here to his running back. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Sunday.
Now a handoff looking right. And he'll take this one down to the 36.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively.
Hey, watch it. Switch. Go. When the rep, let's go right here. Hey, check Mike 11.
He may try and run for this. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. And that one will go for 13 yards on the keeper and a 1st down.
Well, partner, for a few years there, we thought this read option play was going to take over the whole NFL. It seemed like everyone was using it. But it has been scaled back considerably in the last few seasons, mainly because people are worried about their quarterbacks getting hit. But when you call it at the right time and you use it properly, you see the type of gains you can get. A nice chunk of yardage there by the quarterback.
Back. Check 13. 49. Check 49. Check 5-7. Alert 3.
Wentz now on 1st down. Flush to his right. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the Tucker rule that they can fall back on anymore.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10.
You gonna see me in your nightmare. Empty. Empty. Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Ram. Watch the ship.
Yeah, other side. Solid.
Check. Watch twist.
6-6. Pull it high.
You go tight. You got tight. Right there.
And to give this time to the tailback. It's a gain of about 3, but it's going to leave them with 3rd and still 7 yards to go. Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
Check Mike 11.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. It goes as a gain of 8 and moves the chains. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now a handoff here to his running back. He'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Check safety. Shit.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Choose the mic. Pick it up, guys. Pick it up.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Taking it in from 7 yards away as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Things could just not have started any better for them. They get the turnover, the football right away, able to capitalize on offense for 6.
And we're talking about setting a tone in any game, right? The first points of a ball game, how about during the playoffs? Vitally important, and they've done that in this one.
Now Janikowski following the score. He'll boot this one away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Let's go.
At their own 26-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Not the start that they were hoping for. The interception on the first play of the game. It leads to 6 points the other way. How do you rebound from here?
Yeah, a little bit of humor. Got to laugh that one off and not the ha-ha. That was very funny, but kind of like, can you believe that just happened? Let's go out and play now. Let's just start over.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves them with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
Hey, team 6. Team 6. Ready.
2nd and 1. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And this is good for a first down. His 2nd grab of this NFC Championship bout.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
90 Wolf. Red. Orbit.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. 2nd down.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41.
You got blocked, me. Check 9.
2nd and 10. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Well, it certainly appears that they're going to try and keep getting him the football. That's the 3rd time they've looked in his direction. Unfortunately, haven't completed one yet, but I'm not sure they're going to shy away from him. They feel like they've got something there, and they want to capitalize on that.
I think you're right. We're only in the 1st quarter, so a lot of opportunities ahead. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Hey, check. 3. Check 4. Where's 52? Watch 52. 52's the mic. Get that ball, dude.
Yep, protein spill.
52, Mike 52. Get your swarm on. Check 52's the mic.
Hey, echo.
52's the mic. Watch the slant.
Get it.
He'll drop to throw. And he comes back with one complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
First down, Bulldogs.
Ready?
53's mine. Check 53's mine.
General West. Hey, rock it. Check go.
And to give this time to the tailback. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 34-yard line.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
And that QB's trash. Let's go. Check 26.
61. Matchbox lights.
Switch.
Let's go. 2.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll get a little over 2, maybe a full 3 down to the 32-yard line.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Seventh play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
Hey, Charlie.
Mike 56. Hey, I'm coming. 56 to Mike. 56 is the Mike.
Topper. There. Snap.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. It'll be called a gain of 2, and that'll leave them with some options here on 4th and inches. say no to the 46-yard field goal try. They're going to go for it.
Keep it up, guys. Safe.
X3. 218. Chop. Hey, stand up.
They'll try and run for it. Gets through, and now an opening. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. That one good for 17 yards on fourth. Couldn't ask for much more from your offense there. First down.
First down, London.
The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down.
Here we go.
Hey, dude.
1 second. Tight ends Ringo. Tight ends on the Ringo. Tight ends on the Ringo.
5.
Now this time he'll look to throw. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Below Nichols. What a play by him. That's a loss of 17.
Hindsight is... ...2020, partner. Maybe they should have kept it on the ground again?
Well, it almost looked like the O-line was run blocking again. I mean, they opened up a big hole last time. This time they opened up a hole, and the quarterback got sacked. After the sack, oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's second and a country mile. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down. On third down, Henson. And they're going to drop him well shy of the first as he can only make it to the 11. Give him 9 on the carry, but it's not enough. And it'll be fourth down. And this one is right through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they get 3, certainly hoping for 6 after a 13-play drive.
So you console yourself on defense by saying you did your job, right? If they go 13 plays, you only give up a field goal, you did a nice job there. But here's the other part. 13 plays, you don't force any mistakes, you don't take the ball away. Maybe that's the way they should look at it.
At their own 25-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Eluding the pressure right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Hey, kill it. Hey, 4, don't kill it.
10.
Here, Crap.
10. Alert flare. Alert flare. Flare. Flare.
Run.
Switch.
Here, get.
Watch out. Check 52.
Wins. Flushed out right. And now he's going to use his legs. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at third down. The offense on third down tonight, a perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This will be 3rd and 5.
Watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen.
And with the play clock running out, Sean McVay will take a timeout. He'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here. Working from the gun, Wentz. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off near the 42, and they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
Here we go. Back man. 280.
Hey, we got to get this stop here, D.
Two jet. Hey, empty. Empty.
Check. Fresno.
On first down, Wentz escaping the pressure right. It's caught by Davis. A gain of 6 there on first.
Check right the left.
80 weapons. Trade 15.
What you got, Navy? Give me some. Here we go. Switch. Watch the safety creep. Check nickel.
Great.
Hey, check Mike, the left.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 11 yards there, first down.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Here we go, D. Get off the field. Hey, alert 3. Mike 2. I want that. Give me that ball, defense.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
Check 3.
Pilot, 64, weak. Hey, Buck.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
Here we go.
Shorty. Recon, 132 fighter.
Watch the run.
Throwing on first is Wentz. And it's caught. Touchdown. 25 yards for the touchdown. And his guys are going to add on to their lead.
They went 5 wide in that offensive set. And racing, going 3 wide's a big deal. To go 5, how about the way that they finish things off?
Did you just fit a race car reference into the game?
Zoom. How about the way that you play? When you go 5 wide, that means you're going fast now.
Zoom indeed. Extra point right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Now Janikowski following the score. He'll boot this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Let's go. First down and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10.
56 is Mike. 56 is the Mike. Let's go, let's go.
Ready?
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Jadeveon Clowney. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20.
Wide, get wide. Hey, switch gears.
They'll drop to throw. This one hauled in by Sample. He's been the forgotten man in this first half. Not a guy you want to forget. Not only his first catch, first time they targeted him.
That doesn't make any sense, does it? Because those are the types of plays that he provides. When he does come alive, when they do look his way, not only is it a big catch, it's a 1st down.
And on 3rd and 8, defensively, they're going to beef up the secondary. 6 defensive backs. They'll set up a throw. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
He's checking. Crash.
Greystone travel. Hey, exit.
There's a party now.
Get.
They'll set up to throw. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. Call it a pickup of 7, and that'll make it 2nd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3.
6-6. Bullet high.
2nd and 3. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. That last completion certainly not what they were hoping for, as now they'll try to convert on 3rd.
Watch 9.
You draw Porter.
Check out Humphrey. Watch the eye.
And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here.
Protein spill. 2.
Back to throw here. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Now Jordan Berry on to kick this one away. This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted at the 14-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. You're under 30 seconds to go. Field position not great. Time to call it a half, wouldn't you say?
Well, you know we all have that little extra gene that says let's push the envelope a little bit, right? What needs to be going through the play caller's mind right now, a potential fumbled snap that can get returned, a strip sack that can get returned, right? Any of those types of plays, that should be a deterrent to calling something that could get you in big trouble.
It'll go as a loss of a yard on what should be the final play of the first half. So we've reached halftime. Who will represent the NFC in the Super Bowl? 2 more quarters to go. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. The Hallis Trophy still hangs in the balance as the second half now underway in the NFC Championship game. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half.
Bye.